I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while sizzling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one chief rocker in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. I'm joined by Coach. Coach, what's good, bro?
Sham! Wow!
Shamtastic.
Sham sandwich.
Yeah, man. The sham sandwich.
Oh,
Salute,
man.
Yeah, man.
Salute.
That was a great game.
Wow.
That was a great game, bro.
Back on the cliff we go, huh, bud?
Yeah, man. We jump off the cliff and then we climb back on it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So what impressed you tonight? Today's game,
Man, obviously, when you're missing someone as dynamic and special as a Jalen Brunson, you hope that someone steps up. Next man up mentality.
Next man up mentality. Yeah.
But when you get three guys that step up and play over their head,
yeah,
that's what happens.
That's what happened.
Cat did his thing. Obviously, talking about Shamit, career high tonight. Jordan Clarkson, 26 off the bench.
You didn't even know. I didn't even notice.
That was the quad. And oh, by the way, Josh Hart gets a triple-double off the bench. Bro, our bench scored 75 points tonight.
This was a very impressive win.
Yeah. I mean, and I know people are going to say there's no Tyler Hero. Well, they've been
they hadn't had him all year.
Yeah, the highest scoring team in the league without him. And yes, it didn't have Bam.
Right.
However, after the first quarter was over, we didn't have OG.
And it's ironic. And the ironic thing is, Cat always kills Bam.
Yeah.
Right. Always kills Bam. Right. Unless we have a terrible game plan, Cat destroys Bam Adebayo. Right.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, I was going to mention that too. Bridges, 7 steals.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 blocks. All right. It's getting excited.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
No, go ahead, bro.
But no, and then, just some highlights for any of you that haven't perused upon the stats after, just some ones that stand out. We had 3 players with double-figure rebounds.
That's impressive.
Kat, Mitch, and Josh.
That's impressive, bro.
And Mitch, with foul trouble tonight, still found a way to get damn near 9-10 offensive boards.
His defense was immaculate tonight.
He was covering 2 dudes at a time.
Yeah, per the usual.
You know,
That's about what we expect. Like, hey, Mitch, I know you're busy, man, but can you cover these 4 dudes at one time?
Yeah.
Tory B in the building. Salute. Otherwise in the building.
And like,
Salute. In game. I think the thing that stood out to me the most is the fact that Cat came out super aggressive. Right? When some of those threes started falling, because we knew he had been struggling from 3, right? Like everybody
he knew too.
Yeah, so that wasn't like a shock or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But for that guy to know that, understand the situation, that he's got to be the man for everyone else to play off of. Because listen, Landry Shamet can score. Jordan Clarkson can score, right? But they weren't doing that. They can't do that on their own. They're complementary role players. Someone has to set the table. Someone has to have gravity. Tonight, Cat initiated the thing. Now, I'm giving him credit for initiating the thing, but I'm not taking credit away from Jordan Clarkson and Landry Shamet. I felt like Landry Shamet had the Knicks play of the year when he dunked on Khalil.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That poster.
Yeah.
Oh.
To me, that was
right on Khalil Ware, bro.
Yeah.
Right in the midst of it all.
Yeah. Yeah. To me,
it's like when he caught it, it's like he kept going up, and I'm like,
yeah,
he about to dunk.
He about to dunk on this dude, bro.
In his drives to the rim,
he was saucy.
He was like slicing through, bro.
Yeah, he had something to prove, bro.
Them step backs, he had that one crazy step back in the right corner. It was crazy.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
He went against his shooting hand, like step back.
That man played the game of his life. How
about Clarkson and Shamet value? 2 vet minimum dudes.
Vet men guys. And I was thoroughly impressed because Landry Shamet scored within a flow of the game, and Jordan Clarkson was quietly being the assassin.
Yeah. Bro,
right? He was aggressive. He was aggressive, but you didn't know how aggressive he was until you looked at the box score after the game and was like, whoa, wait a minute. He scored what?
I know. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And he was he was at the free throw line 11 times. He had 11 free throws.
Bro.
So, like, I saw him make a conscious effort to get to the lane.
Yeah.
And draw fouls.
Right.
And he even though it didn't show up as an assist on the box score for him,
right?
Like he had a lot of those hockey assists, where he started off the passing,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of the passing, 32 assists.
Again. Here we are.
That's
again.
We got up 104 shots.
104 shots, bro. And here's the thing: Miami Heat leads the NBA in scoring, right? And we were making trips up and down the floor, and you can tell they were winded, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Landry Shamet takes the ball 90 feet and hits a layup, not stop, he just takes the inbound pass, about 4 or 5 feet inside the line. He takes that, drives, just dribbles all the way down the lane and goes to the lane and hits a layup. You can tell he was tired because the first rule of basketball is stop the ball, right? When you're too tired to stop the ball, bro, the Knicks are doing something, bro.
Mike Brown inherited one thing. When he got that whistle put around his neck, step into the practice facility, and he sees his top rotation guys, how good a shape they're in because they played so many damn minutes.
Right.
He's like, wow, man, these guys can keep playing.
I'm thoroughly impressed by what I saw.
Cat played 38 minutes tonight.
The center's not supposed to play 38 minutes.
I know.
He did it though.
And the thing is, it looked like it didn't even look like he was like forced to come. He just came, had the minutes in the
Right.
Like, because he only came in extra a couple times because Mitch had foul trouble.
Right.
He brought him in. And I guess it's another subject we can talk about later, but
right.
I don't know, man. Looking like Huck Porty's in the doghouse or something, bro. He did something.
Hey, Tyler Kolek is in the dog.
Yeah. Kolek too, but them dudes they're chained up.
Yeah, man.
I think they peed on the couch or something.
They peed on the couch or something. They ate a shoe or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They tore up Mike Brown's favorite slippers, bro. And Yabu, which I'll be honest with you, Yabu didn't look bad when he came in. He was actually moving shuffling his feet pretty fast on D.
He hit that three. When he hit the three, I was like, yeah, he back.
Yeah. And then nah, we're good. 6 minutes. But I think this is where Mike Brown, contrary to what we're used to, stays with hot hands.
And we're not used to it.
And it's weird to us. It's like, because if you think about all the guys that stayed in tonight were the hot hands.
Right.
Hart was doing some good things.
Obviously. And this is the Josh Hart that I've been telling people about too. The grumpy Josh. The grumpy Josh is the Josh that we love, right? The grumpy, the curmudgeon.
On the edge of attack with a ref all the time.
Right. Barking at everybody for no reason.
Making that face like
saying we're disgusted over every play. Every play he's disgusted. Like Josh Hart legit is disgusted 200 times a game.
I'm surprised you don't have them wrinkles already from that face.
Or the forehead wrinkles too.
Yeah.
Like Spoon Face from Dick Tracy. Yeah. Harvey Spoon Face. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
man, you know what we forgot to do at the end of the playback?
What's that?
To see the post-game interview.
Oh yeah.
I was wanting to see if it was going to be Shaman or not. It was probably going to be Cat though.
Yeah, probably Cat. I mean, a bunch of guys had great games, but you can kind of figure that it was going to.
Salute.
Every time that comes on.
Coach wants to put on his dancing shoes when he hears it.
I gotta put something on. We gotta put some lyrics on that.
Yeah. Good win, man. Good win. Hopefully OG ain't completely out of it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Hopefully it's a tweak, but they're gonna play on. Like when OG pulled his hammy the last time in the playoffs, was it his left hammy or his right one? I thought it was his right, but
this is about what we should expect, man. All year it's gonna be this.
This is gonna be somebody out.
We can't be as like besides Mitch all year waiting for him. We were healthy. We were lucky. So this is normal. This is what we're going through right now. Is normally what happens to all NBA teams.
Right. Okay.
It's very rare.
We just went against a team that had 2 starters out. So
yeah. I mean, if you think about every game this year, there's always been somebody out with some team.
Use your requisite depth and move forward, and we did tonight.
But like, what I'm wondering is, does Mike Brown know things we don't know about players? I mean,
with regards to what?
Weren't we? I think we've all been surprised since the beginning how much he's put in Landry Shamet. He was the first guy off the bench quite a bit these last few games. He started a game.
Right.
I mean, he holds Landry Shamet in high regard for some reason.
Right.
And it paid off in this game. Because you know darn well Shamet wouldn't have had this kind of a run up until this point when he would have an opportunity in this game, in the past. So this is why you keep your bench involved all season for moments like this in this game.
Right.
So when they do have to step up in their minutes or production, it's not from 0 to 60, it's from like, you got to roll and start this time. It's like,
right,
you're starting off at 35, getting to 6. Like, these guys are used to playing now a little bit off the bench.
And I think I like the approach tonight. Mike Brown said, Rick Brunson said to run the offense through Cat, and then they started overreacting to Cat, and then all of our role players got going in the second half, and they couldn't really mount a comeback after everyone else got going.
right.
Because if you remember when the game started, we were down 7-0, and the offense was looking rudderless.
Yeah.
McBride was dribbling around in circles, not getting us into the offense. It was looking really clunky, and then we started putting the ball in Cat's hands, and Cat was being aggressive. He got his 30, and when he got his 30, then he forced Miami to double team and overhelp and crash. And when they had so much concern with Cat, we started getting layups. Started seeing Shamit get to the cup, playing off of his three because he had teams scared of the three. It was like a match. It was like a boxing match where you change your approach from round to round. And we had answers for every time they tried to counter us.
Where's free Cat tonight? Free Free Keith.
Quiet, bro. He resting his voice. Free Keith resting his voice right now, man. So
shout out to Knicks freestyle.
Shout out to my man. Yeah. And that's my guy too, man. That's my friend, man. Free Keith. Been known that dude for years, man. That's my brother. So, but yeah, man. One of the things that I saw tonight that that kind of didn't really bother me, but it was clarity for me. Deuce is not a point guard, right?
Oh, we been knew that.
Deuce is not, and I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way to Deuce, but at the beginning of the game on the inbound, they inbounded to Deuce, and he immediately tapped the ball to Bridges. And when I saw it, what I thought was, man, Jalen Brunson is out, bro. This is your job to lose.
Just make a move, like.
And then like we had, I don't know if it was Bridges or Hart, I forget who it was, dribbling at the top of the key, and they were getting some pressure, and Deuce is just standing there at the top, at the elbow, the top left elbow, and didn't move his feet, didn't go towards the ball or nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? Get asked for the ball.
Right.
Like,
and but the thing with Deuce though is I'm not mad at Deuce. I'm like, because I don't want to criticize Knicks players every night.
No.
Right. No, I'm just talking about me.
It was just that player too.
This is What from what I saw is that even if he got the opportunity to be the point guard, even in his mind, he's not really a point guard. Right. That's what I think. Right. But now that we see it, we just go with it. It's just what it is. I guess it's kind of like being a Jets fan when you have Justin Fields. Right?
Oh my God!
It's like you already know what you got. You halfway through the season. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep playing him so that
you know who looked like a point of attack point guard tonight, and that's the thing people get confused about. They think that assists have to do with being a point guard.
Like Davion Mitchell ain't a traditional point guard.
Yeah, but like Jordan Clarkson facilitated the offense a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Like he actually, now he did it in his own way and in his own kind of moves.
Like a jitterbug kind of.
The way he slashes, but he did he was Jalen Brunson tonight. With he got into the lane a bunch.
Yeah.
He got to the free throw line.
Yeah.
He was doing JB stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But more finessey, the way Clarkson does it.
Right.
Jacking the same threes Jalen jacks, Clarkson's always jacking those up anyway. But the way Clarkson was driving to the paint and making some tough layups and tough little 6-foot fallaways and stuff, that was Brunson stuff tonight.
Right.
Clarkson is having his most efficient season thus far of his career. So
now he jacked a 3 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
You got to live with it.
Yeah,
live with those.
Which I was all right. Especially when Mitch is in, you can jack it up all you want.
Right. Yeah, because you already know. Because Mitch is gonna clean up everything.
Because every time I would see Mitch square up his feet, and as long as Mitch is looking, doesn't have his back turned, like I think he's getting every rebound. When we shooting, when he positions himself, he gets it, man.
And if he doesn't get it, he's setting up someone else to get it.
Yeah, or he's tapping it out, or
yeah. Tonight I saw Mike Brown. So tonight I saw Mike Brown do a few things, right? So, and I know this is going to sound basketball-y, and I know people hate to talk basketball when we talk about the Knicks, right? But Mike Brown did 2 things tonight. For one, he ran zone. 2, he ran multiple action on the backside of the offensive set, right? So when somebody was cutting to the rim, right, somebody was also running the baseline. So your weak side defenders are always the weak side defenders are in jeopardy. Like they legitimately can't move and position themselves for the front action because there's a back action that's holding them in place, right? And so when you do that, it doesn't hold the defendant in place, but it does give you those milliseconds you need to get a 3-pointer off, right? Like what I'm saying is it's not the end all be all of everything. But it does create that situation where you get like the 1 or 2 seconds so that a guy can get a crisp open look for 3. And did we knock down all of them? Nah, but the Knicks hit 21 threes tonight, right? That's a lot of 3-pointers in an NBA game, right? 21. If you hit 17 threes, man, you crush somebody that night, But I don't know if we can expect Landry Shamet to knock down 6 threes per night. And I don't know if we can expect Karl-Anthony Towns to continue to pot shot threes from 28 feet. I don't know if that's sustainable, but what I do know and what I do trust is that if Mike Brown continues to draw up back action stuff in order to not preoccupy, but occupy these defenders that like to crash, then we're going to get these open looks. It's just up to us to knock them down.
Yes, it's about the process being solid.
Right. Yeah.
Like the process got us good looks, and then it got Cat into a rhythm. Right. And then when Cat gets into a rhythm, he does all NBA stuff. And then teams react to that all NBA stuff. And then when you keep your process the same, then you put role players in positions to succeed, like Shamet. So one night it might not be Shamet getting 36, theoretically. Right. But it might be a night where Deuce gets 25. Might be a night where Clarkson gets 30. Right. Because of the gravity and good basketball process. So as long as we play to what we're capable of, and we learn what works and what doesn't work, and just the physicality, sky's the limit to me anyway.
This is one of the things that that I enjoy away from the Tom Thibodeau era, right? And I'm not trying to kick Tom Thibodeau's back in, right? But one of the things I enjoy watching is a free-flowing basketball game, whether it's offense or defense. Like when you slow it all the way down and value each possession is a prized possession, right? You get these situations where the margin of error is too thin, where if a guy gets injured and walks off the floor, you lost that game, right? Mike Brown puts you in the situation where he's going to trust Josh to zoom up and down. He's going to trust angry Josh, grumpy Josh, right? Right. That's one of the things tonight. We got grumpy Josh, and grumpy Josh legitimately helped set a tone. He didn't set the tone because I think Cat set the tone, Mitchell Robinson's early defense set the tone, offensive rebound set the tone. But at the same time, man, on nights where we can get all of these things clicking together, we look like somebody. Your mic's muted, bro.
Oh.
Yep.
Talking.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing that intermittent fasting thing, and since I work the night shift,
right,
my 6 hour window is at night, and I only got an hour left, so
you gotta do your thing.
I had to pick up my food real quick.
Because
I was celebrating the Knicks win with a little victory cigar.
Yeah.
So
a victory roll, yeah.
So I got the munchies, so I got to get it in before. So I'm just gonna mute. I'm gonna put my camera down, but I'm gonna still be here.
All right, and okay.
I try not to munch too loud.
I noticed you did call a timeout at 4:20, bro.
Yes, they did. I remember you mentioned on the air.
Yeah. Dre, did you see anything stand out to you that what's the word I'm looking for? Anything that popped to you?
If I learned something more or less that I didn't know before the game, I think the idea of us needing a traditional point guard to play is overblown because we didn't have a traditional point guard the entire night.
Right.
And we dropped 140 points.
Yeah.
Just stick to Mike Brown's principles. Don't deviate too much. The ball energy will find the ball, and open shots will come from that.
So it sounds like you're saying you trust Mike Brown.
Yeah. He might
know 32 assists with no traditional point guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might know what he's talking about. Kolek ain't logged a minute tonight.
Right.
And we got 32 assists. And not that many turnovers. I might add. I think we finished with like 10 turnovers or something like that.
That's not bad. That's not bad, bro, to be honest.
I have to double check, but
considering all the extra possessions.
Yeah, we didn't turn the ball over very much.
I like the way they tweak the offense. I think we're in a situation where we're not going to have a named offense, like a style, because it looked like from the Orlando game to this game, right? Because one of the things I heard in the Orlando game was, man, that team is big, man. That team did such and such, man, Orlando. And I looked at Miami outside of the center position where Khalil Ware, he's a 7-footer, but everybody else had the height advantage over the Knicks, right? If you're talking about Jovic and
except when Davion Mitchell was in, that's it.
Yeah, except for Davion, right? But mostly everyone else had a size advantage. And when you look at the Orlando game and you look at this game, you saw more movement where more athletes had to move their feet and things of that sort. And I'm not comparing Miami's defense to Orlando's defense, but if we're just talking about size, I think Mike Brown made an adjustment to what happened. What you call it on was that Wednesday? Was that Wednesday?
Yeah,
that was a Wednesday, right? Okay. Yeah, I think Mike Brown made an adjustment, and things clicked. And I'm not saying that Miami has Orlando's defense, right? What I'm saying is somebody is paying attention, basically. Like we don't have a coach that's going to say, you saw what we do. The thing in Orlando didn't work because we didn't do it hard enough. We don't have that kind of coach now.
I want to say Mikal had a bad shooting night, but he had 7 steals and 2 blocks.
Hey, man, that's
7 steals and 2 blocks.
That's impressive, bro. That's very impressive.
We also saw tonight who we should be running the offense through, too.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Bro, I've been saying it. Brunson will get his no matter what, whatever he needs to. But we need to get Cat going early and often.
I don't even think that's a Brunson thing, to be absolutely
I'm not
honest.
saying, he's doing it personally. I think the other guys on the team,
we have to prioritize it.
Somehow, they're like subconsciously used to
trying to get theirs.
Yeah, letting Jalen do their thing. And,
it's one of those things because even when, like, for instance, when Brunson is subbed out the game and Cat is in there with role players, we don't emphasize that Cat being in the game and get him some touches, going downhill or getting him some looks.
Right.
And some of that is like, yo, it took Rick Brunson to be like, yo, run everything through Cat.
Yeah.
Until the rest of the players find their rhythm.
Right.
And at a certain point, it should be like that all the time, especially when Brunson's off the court. Hey, man, you got an all-NBA guy capable of dropping 30 and a half.
Right.
As a big. There aren't too many guys in the league, especially bigs, that could just up and drop 30.
It changed. That's why when he's featured and he starts the game off like that, they went into halftime and started doubling Cat.
Yeah, they started doubling Cat.
And then all the other role players.
And then that's when Shamet and Clarkson went off.
Right.
It's also
especially Shamet.
I want to put some onus on Cat. It's like Cat remembered, hey man, I'm 7 foot 260. If I do a drop step, my big shoulders, you can't get around me to the rim. He kept trying to like straight overpower dudes, and it's like, bro, at Kentucky, you had all the footwork in the world.
Right.
Now he just completely went brute force.
When Cat was interviewed at the half, they asked him, blah 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 blah. What's the hot? He said, "I'm just being more aggressive." Right. That's right out of his mouth.
But there's the right type of aggression because he was aggressive. Like, for instance, he was aggressive when they had Kyle Kuzma on him, but it was the wrong kind of aggression. Like, he was going brute force trying to get, like, a foul call instead of using his God-given abilities. Like, bro, you have elite footwork for a big man.
No, I think he means he's being more aggressive mindset. Like, he's looking to shoot.
I think he was looking to shoot before, but it wasn't the right looks. He wasn't weaponizing his body as well.
I think my guy wants to weaponize his free throw game, right? Because when you watch him, you're like, this guy knows he's the GOAT at free throws in terms of big men. Like, Cat's the greatest free throw shit. Either him or Jack Sigma, one of them, right?
Joel Embiid was pushing 90% in his MVP season.
Yeah, well, Joel Embiid too.
Yeah,
we'll put Joel Embiid in that category.
Al Ming was good at him too.
Dirk, but Dirk ain't no center, so just from centers, it's a different conversation.
Because the point I'm making is Cat knows he's got touch around the rim. He knows he can shoot the three, and he knows he can shoot free throws. So it's like one of those deals is like, man, I got to get to the rim and put something on the rim because, he shoots about 58% around the rim, somewhere in there. It's not mind blowing like
It should be a lot higher.
Yeah. but he's not an explosive athlete like Claxton or Jared Allen or Mitchell Robinson or those guys that could just take off from Newark Airport and throw it down in the Garden. He's not like them, right? But the thing is with him is I think he's trying to weaponize that free throw game. Coach, did he? I think he had free throws tonight, right?
He made all of them, but he didn't have that many.
He was 7 of 9 from the free throw line.
Oh, that's right. He missed some late ones, but he could have got 40.
Yeah. Yeah. So he can, man. Yeah. So I think that's what he's looking to do now, as opposed to say last year when he was just looking to finish at the rim. But I also think, man, that quad injury has something to do with it, because a lot of those threes that he took tonight were on target, were on time, on target, but were short.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you watch them shoot the scoop shoot, when I was watching him do the scoop shoot, I'm like, where did the scoop shoot come from? Is he still hurt? I mean, scoot shoot is for like old men, like dudes with no legs, dudes whose legs are gone.
He's shooting 25, 26, 27 footers like
Yeah,
like they free throws. So
yeah, but that's the only place where he can get them though, because you don't have, like, you don't swing, like when you swing, they don't ever leave cat. And we don't have guard play that'll get him threes in position for him to knock down threes, right? Same thing with Mitch. Mitch played 14 minutes and had 0 points.
Yeah, they didn't look for him to cut at all.
They didn't look for him at all, right? This is what I'm saying. So, yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of times when he was in, Clear Ware was in, maybe they were leery. I don't know.
That Ware kid looks, yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw the
bouncy.
post game, but because you said 0 points, I think Mike Brown he plays mind games with his players, and I think in a good way. And I think he gave Mitch a ton of praise in the post game because a lot of times if a big doesn't score, it might affect them mentally.
Right.
And I think as a coach, like it's a breath of fresh air when your coach could just come out and give praise to your players.
Right.
Instead of being a curmudgeon that just like this, he was good tonight.
We gotta play harder.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I don't think Mitch. I mean, he's happy with the rebound.
I think he's happy with the rebounds, but there is a point. Like, bro, they want to score too, man. Like Mitch wants to get a double-double.
They want to touch the ball, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's like full on Dennis Rodman about it, but
okay,
he definitely
he knows what his bread and butter is, but sometimes you gotta throw the big dog a bone.
You can tell he was frustrated tonight when he was getting fouls, because I think he had a feeling he was going to play some more minutes tonight.
He got the 5 real quick, but he gave it.
You can tell he was so frustrated because it looked like he was wanting to play, maybe get some.
His last stint in the
action,
game. His last stint in the game when he had 5 fouls was his most productive stint.
Yeah.
It was maybe 3 or 4 minutes, but when he was in the game, those offensive rebounds, like it pushed the lead from like 4 to 14.
Yeah.
Real fast.
Yeah.
And then Cat came in and just
mopped up.
Yeah.
And Shamet.
Yeah.
Because Shamet was saucing. When I saw Shamet saucing at the top of the key.
He got confidence.
Yeah.
I was like, this is man, Freezy. When I say like the top end player back in the day, the top 20 player will be a top 20 player whenever. But those role players, bro, Sam is a vet minimum guy. he got 36 off.
Bro, he was slashing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the average role player can do a lot more now than back in the day.
Yeah.
That don't though.
I'll say this about our guy too. Our guy didn't just go out there wilding out. Like he legit had a plan, right? And that's one of the things when you look at Clarkson, you're like this dude don't have a plan on how to score. He is just gonna put some shots up, right? He is the J.R. Smith for this team right now, where he's just gonna
and there's a place for that. There's absolutely a place.
And that's the yeah. Teams like the Knicks, we need that, bro. Right? Like we legit need a guy that's gonna come in and be a flamethrower, so to speak. So
you want to hear something funny, Freezy? Mike Brown said he hasn't worked on the zone until today, and he just called it on the fly.
He lying, bro. He lying. You think he
said he hadn't worked on the zone, and they used it today. He called it on the fly. I guess he's trusting on the players' basketball IQs at that point.
Well, I agree, but Mike Brown got to cut that out, bro, because now he just hot stepping, right? Now he hot stepping on Tibbs. You feel me? Like,
well, the thing is that there's not much. It's just a basic fundamental defensive set,
right?
Like, to break up the monotony.
There's not much coaching up to it. Like there's a rules. There's only so many ways you can defend it. Okay. Defend in that zone. So yeah.
For instance, Miami zone is way more complex than a traditional 2-3. Like they run zone, but they have different rules and principles depending on how they implement their zone.
Right.
Depending on the opponent. But for us, it was pretty basic. It was a basic 2-3.
Yeah.
For what I could tell.
Yeah. Basically, everybody has 2 lanes that they got to cover, right? And depending on where the ball goes, you're going to see 2 guys cut off the driving lane and force them to pass the ball somewhere else, and make them do that until the shot clock run out. Make somebody have to heave it up.
And Mike Brown's logic is like they're not really a dominant rebounding team. So if I go to the zone, maybe I'll just stifle their first chance, because their first chance they were killing us on their first opportunities early in the shot clock.
Right.
We slowed them up just enough to get some headway, get some momentum.
Well, I think we especially ran it when Jaquez was in the game.
Yeah, because Jaquez doesn't want to shoot for him.
He likes driving in the lane a lot.
Yeah.
And he's been, he's averaging 17 off the bench this year. So
he's been good.
Yeah.
We've had our run-ins with him.
Unfortunately, literally had our run-ins with him.
Yeah, he's the dude that separated Randall's shoulder. So yeah, he separated Randall's shoulder. Randall never played another minute for the Knicks.
Damn.
So it's sad when you say it like that too.
It is crazy. It is true though.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But they only played zone like. I don't think they didn't even play zone when Mitch was in. That was when.
No. They played zone because Mitch was out.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have
Cat or Yabusele were in.
Yeah.
They ran it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to play zone with Mitch in the game because you take away his superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what I feel, and I may be wrong, right? But when it comes to like a player's superpowers, you want to make sure that you play to their strengths. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, what else? What else did y'all see? Did y'all see anything else?
Obviously, we need to temper our expectations of Shamit. But do you see this affecting like just Shamit in general? His mentality now?
Yeah.
You see him as someone that might be a sleeper of someone to count on here?
That's only natural. That man confidence was sky. Bro, you didn't see that?
Well, what do you mean count on? Because all I want him to do is take open threes.
Well, that's
Whatever else I get is gravy. And for what he's been doing, he's been taking the open three that we've been generating with the offense.
Yeah.
Like and there'll be nights where teams will just stand on his toes and let Cat go 1-on-1, and you live with that.
Yeah.
What they did was they tried to let Cat go 1-on-1. They were getting abused by that. Then Cat played decoy in the second half, and the role players thrived off of that.
Right.
They may not be the ingredients to win every night, but as long as you know you have that option in the back pocket, and other teams know that, that'll only just make the life easier for your superstars.
Against this team, that was absolutely what was needed, because their center, they had a young bouncy center that can defend at the rim and shoot threes, and so how you neutralize that is get him thinking and moving his feet, right? And so now when you get him scrambling, now you like, okay, now you get mismatches. And then because I don't know if y'all remember this, man, but that dude was headed towards being the player of the game in the first half. Anybody, y'all remember the threes that he hit? Like the one from the top of the key? He was like, man, if y'all ever give me this shot again, bro, I'm going for 60. Right? You know what I'm saying? Coach, you remember that when Kelly Ware had that open three at the top of the key? He's like, y'all giving me this? He had that look in his eye, bro. But then when you start moving them puppies, bro, and all that stuff, then now
they put Josh on him, and he played to the offense. And Shamit got to eat because Cat was getting guarded by a wing, and they kept doubling him, and Kelly Ware was away from the rim, and all Shamit had to do hit a few shots, and now you got your closeouts overreacting. Now you could drive and get layups because Khalil's not in the paint.
Right.
And Cat might be getting guarded by a wing that might be in the lane, and that's not enough.
No, that's not enough.
So Shamit dunked on Khalil too.
Yeah.
That was nice. And watching that makes me think, like, why didn't Tibbs give that same energy to our rookies from last year? You know what I'm saying? Like, let them play and figure it out. Like, because Shamit early in the season, I was like, man, what is this? You know what I'm saying? We should have kept Gary Nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning, right? At the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But slowly he kind of turned into this what do we call it? He turns into I don't want to say a dependable role player because he's always been that, but he turns into what's the word I'm looking for?
That type of player you need, an archetype that you need.
He turns into I don't know, it's weird to describe because he's an undersized guard that guards wings. Right, he's got an underrated handle against certain defenders, and he can shoot when he's got it going. He's one of the best shooters in the league when he's got it going. So it's kind of like a hard archetype to describe because he's willing to guard anybody, right? And he's an unselfish team player. You know what I mean? Because a lot of dudes in his role. A lot of people that come off the bench are looking to get there so they can stay in the league. And it appears Landry Shamit is just trying to win. And maybe I'm wrong. Coach, am I wrong?
I think we're seeing that from Clarkson, too. Even though Clarkson's jacking some stuff up, he's way more willing to pass than a lot of people thought.
Jordan Clarkson is, I ain't gonna lie, Jordan Clarkson at times, bro, makes me think like he is the cartoon guy in a horror movie. Like, what the hell is he doing here? Like this don't really fit, but I like it. Right? Like the thing is with Clarkson, even tonight, right? We know that the game plan clearly tonight was attack the seam. Like attack the seam in Miami's defense, right? Now you don't have to get layups at the rim, but when you attack the seam, their defense collapses. You kick out to 3-point shooters, decent 3-point shooters to take open threes, right? Clarkson came in the game and he was attacking the creases, and he was trying to get shots up over big men, but he was also getting fouled and going to the free throw line. Like getting their guys in foul trouble. That the baby face kid that they have, the baby face playmaker, the big 6'10" dude that they have, they look like, he had him in foul trouble, bro.
Yeah. Landry Shaman had 6 free throws.
Yeah, he's attacking the rim. Well, no, he got fouled on 2 threes.
On threes, yeah. And he made all 3 of both of them.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully in the next 2 days off. I think they said Brunson might travel with the team. So Brunson is a high pain tolerance. So
this isn't a complaint. But you like to keep it real here.
Right.
What do we really feel about Deuce's 30 minutes?
How you feel about it?
It was a net neutral. Would you want him to be way more impactful? Yes, but we've already I've conceded he's just not a point guard, and he won't be able to be effective without another guy sharing the ball handling duty. Because at the beginning of the game, those first 3 minutes were very, very rough.
Right. Yeah. And unless Deuce is starting with Brunson or another real guard, this doesn't look. It's weird for him. I just think he's more comfortable. Even though I know the plus minus.
Boy. Here come Ty Barbie in the chat talking that bullshit, man. You see it? Let Ty Barbie take your ass to sleep.
He did.
He was looking like
he did do that, Clay. He did look like Clay on that quick.
That man said looking like Game 6 Clay tonight.
He's a beige. Dude.
The funny part about saying that he's actually like a biracial dude, like he's black and white.
Yeah.
He looks very much Arab, so it throws people off.
Yeah, so it throws people. Yeah. But you know what though? If we're giving credit where it's due, I would like to say that despite Deuce's offense looking up and down, his defense didn't look up and down tonight.
No.
Yeah, his defense didn't look up and down. If you could combine Deuce's defense and Landry Shaman's offense, now we're talking.
If Deuce was 6'4", we would have whole different conversations.
Yeah. And Deuce didn't shoot poorly tonight, I don't think.
I think he hit a couple threes, didn't he? Yeah, he hit a couple.
One.
Oh, I thought no, he hit a couple mid-range shots or one mid-range.
Yeah, mid-rangers, yeah. With the shot clock going down. They were clutch.
Very clutch.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So the problem with Deuce is he's a 6'1" guard and he doesn't have a floater, which is very unfortunate. Like they tell all those little guards when you come to the league, you need a floater. It's almost non-negotiable. And his floater is like a one-handed jump shot instead of an actual floater.
Basically, you gotta have touch.
I just saw the poster dunk on ESPN while we were talking. I just had
Which one? The Salmon one?
Yeah. It was pretty good, man.
There was a couple other posters tonight, man.
They won't show that. They won't show it again, though. Like, you remember all those dunks Cat had on people? And we'll see it on the broadcast, but we wouldn't see it on ESPN?
Yeah. But they're not going to give Knicks too much credit.
Nah, they ain't gonna get it next year.
He had that. He had that Samson curl. That's his strength. His little DeBarge curl. He's down on his forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, he looking like Eric LaSalle. He looking like
Eric LaSalle.
Yeah, man.
Just let your soul.
Just let your soul glow.
Yeah, man. So we have Miami on Sunday, right? Or is that Monday?
Monday.
What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Monday. Y'all thinking?
I'll be absolutely honest. It's hard to beat the same team twice back to back in the regular season. Like I just saw them play. Miami had played the Cavs back to back earlier this week with injuries and multiple guys out on both ends, and they split. And you would have anticipated Miami to lose the first game and win the second game, and they flipped.
Right.
Given who was out, so you never know what can happen. But it's really hard to win too. But if the Knicks win the second one, it'll be really impressive.
Yeah.
I was looking forward. I wouldn't be shocked if Mike Brown tried to drop in some DOR and some spot minutes because we might need another win over the course of the game, and to show another look to the team because they're going to key in on what we did tonight. Always happens like that in those baseball series type scenarios.
I'm hating on Diawara, bro.
Why is that?
Y'all know why. Y'all know what the visceral answer? You want the visceral answer?
Yeah.
Or you want the basketball answer?
Both.
All right. So we'll have to do one at a time because they're not similar. The visceral answer is I don't feel like it's fair to the guys that were here last year to watch a rookie go out there and play in front of them. All right, that's the visceral answer. It's not fair. Because Tyler Kolek probably is the more important of all the rookies young players at this point, right? He's the most important because all it takes is for a Brunson turned ankle and a Deuce personal reasons for us to be playing Tyler Kolek for 4 or 5 straight days, right? Now, what does that mean, man? 4 or 5 straight days. What does that mean? Maybe 2 or 3 games, maybe. Mm-hmm. Maybe 2 games if we lucky. Maybe 2 games if we lucky, 3 games if we're unlucky, right? But at the same time, we have Mitch on whatever they're calling it, right? They're calling Mitch. They have Mitch on whatever they're calling it, but at the same time, Ariel Hukporty has not proven to be dependable enough to snatch those minutes away from a dude that is giving away minutes and Yabusele. Like Yabusele legit had appeared early on like he was giving his minutes away, and Hukporty didn't take advantage of it, right? So when we say the thing about Diawara, I'm like, hey man, in the grand scheme of things, what it should look like is Hukporty and Kolek playing, and Diawara and Dadier getting table scraps until they're good, right?
Mm.
But at the same time, if we're going to be playing like this style of play, you don't really need to know much because instead of half court defense, you spend most of your time in transition defense, right? Instead of half court offense, you're spending most of your time in transition. So if they're doing this, all you really need is run jump athletes, right? And so to your point, if all we need is run jump athletes, then Mo Diawara fits the bill, right? I mean, so that's my thoughts on it.
I'll say this for Mo Diawara. I think this is a crash course on NBA offenses, more or less. And on top of that, it's a crash course in a Mike Brown offense.
Okay.
And he's like a 20-year-old French dude that just got here. So
right. Yeah.
I think when we speak on it from like the human perspective, bro, this is probably a whirlwind, overwhelming experience for him,
Of
and he's trying to
course.
earn it within the constructs of practice.
Yeah.
And to be absolutely honest, Mike Brown has thrown him out there as like ahead of Pacome Dadier or Kolek in certain scenarios, just to even play defense. So I
Right.
think he's still learning his way or earning his way. And it wouldn't shock me one bit if you saw him in the Miami game, considering OG's out in
Okay.
spot minutes. I think he has to earn that trust from Mike Brown, but he also has to know how to function within the constructs of this offense, which is constant movement, constant
That makes
relocation,
sense.
playing with pace, making the right reads. And Mike, and at times that you've seen him play, Mike Brown has entrusted him with like giving him some point forward duties, if you notice.
Yeah, and some come natural to,
Yeah.
hey man, to natural to Mo D and Mike Brown's offense. Mike Brown was like 1 through 4, whoever get it, push it up, bring it up the floor, and that fits Mo Diawara's
Yeah,
skill set.
I was literally I was gonna wait for a space to say that. I was gonna say the same exact thing.
Right.
Like out of all the young guys, this system's built for Diawara.
Yeah.
Like this is his skill because like Kolek's more of a half court guy.
Right.
Huck Porty's whatever he is.
I don't know what Huck Porty is, bro.
And
Huck
Pacome
Porty is
Dadier, he could probably be good in this system too, but
Yeah.
he's more on the defensive side.
I think Dadier might have performance anxiety or something, man, because they say in practice he's lighting that thing up, and it's almost similar to Deuce in a way, because they said the reporter said Deuce, like they track his shooting, Deuce was lighting it up in practice in his rookie year, second year, and he just couldn't make it work
He just
in the
couldn't.
court.
Yeah.
And then when what's his name quickly got traded, this man turned into a 40% shooter overnight.
I think they waited on that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they waited on Deuce to come along so they can trade quickly. Right. No pun intended. But the thing with Mo D is scared as hell too. Mo D is scary too. like when I watch Dadier, I'm like, I think Dadier thinks in his mind, I think he thinks he's a guard at 6'9.5" or whatever he is. Because he plays like a guard. Like he's got movement, but he don't play like a 6'9", 210-pound human, right? Or 220, whatever he is. He don't play like that. He plays like a finesse wing or today's NBA.
You talking about Dadier, right?
Dadier, right?
Mike
Dadier.
Brown said he has to learn how to play to his size.
Yeah, he's got to do it, bro. He's got to do that. Now, Mo Diawara.
Mo don't even know how strong he is. He just runs into somebody.
Right.
And bowl him over.
But the thing about him though is I think his defense is terrible. And I think the being on the big stage thing, he's nervous because y'all remember when he went to the rim and tried to lay it up on somebody and he got fouled and went to the free throw line. You remember that?
Oh, them free throws were oof.
But they were not consistent with who he is as a player. You could tell he was just scared or nervous,
overwhelmed.
Yeah, because that second free,
oh my God,
no NBA player misses a free throw hitting it on the side of the backboard. Right, no rim. You just hit the side of
it's either a brick or too short, but it's
and you can tell
ball, right.
His mechanics aren't broken because the next game when he got garbage time minutes, he put up two. Well, one was put on the line too, but he put up 2 shots from the wing.
Yeah,
splash, very smooth delivery, like he's been doing it forever.
Because when you look at Mitch, when he misses, even though he's doing a line drive or breaking it or
long or short,
or it's always still in the middle. It's dead on.
Right.
You don't miss it left or right.
Right. Mitch's thing is touch. He don't have it.
Right.
Right. The mechanics are there. He just don't have touch. That's why sometimes it's going to look like a laser beam and sometimes it's going to look like an air ball.
That's why he doesn't make passes out them DHOs. He just hands it off.
Just hands it off, right?
That's why it's so weird about OG. He has such a good touch with his 3-pointers, but something about his layups. He just doesn't have good layup touch.
He doesn't have fluidity in his body.
I mean,
he needs to do yoga.
We need to talk about him tonight. I hope that's
I'm already resigned. Like, it may be a 2-week injury, but they're gonna hold him out for a month.
Yeah,
because you don't want any of those things lingering.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I hope it's not like a grade 2, 3, whatever the hell.
I don't believe it's anything like that, because when he had like a grade 2 against the Pacers, you saw it in his face visibly. Like he
hit him.
Yeah, and he basically screamed.
Yeah, on that
when
fast break.
Hey, on this fast break, he was like, "It's a tweak." Like, you could tell he just walked back to the bench.
I saw when he reached back and held the back of his leg, but something happened in the game that was positive, and I maybe not think of it for a second. But then they mentioned it, the announcers. I'm like, man, that was right.
He grabbed his hammy. I think it's a tweak. And I think some of that has to do with being early season, and he's not been overworked, so
no.
So I think it's a tweak, and he's going to probably be out for a few weeks.
But you know what?
It's an opportunity to learn something from his roster.
If you never, I mean, obviously you never wish an injury on anybody. If you know going into a season, you're going to have 2, 3, 4 guys that are going to miss some games because of an injury. It just happens to everybody. It's just whatever teams stop having them at the right time,
And it's about stop hemorrhaging, stopping the hemorrhaging.
Yeah. But I'd rather have it now. Yeah. It's kind of a blessing in disguise because.
And you got to learn how to play without certain guys.
Right.
Either way.
Because now we realized, man, maybe we're okay. We can lean on Shamet and Clarkson a little bit. They can actually do something if you give them a chance.
Right.
There used to be another player that whenever we gave him minutes, he did well. Precious Achua, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude, when he played a whole month, averaging a double-double.
He's averaging 15 and 10 at center.
Yeah.
That man averaged 15 and 10 at center when all the centers were hurt.
But he was forced to that. But now we have a situation where the coach is willing to give a guy some slack, like give him some rope. Okay, keep going with it,
Right.
So
I want that opportunity to be given them all.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! Easy.
No, when I mean opportunity, I don't mean starters minutes. Just give them
you talking about opportunity,
3 or 4 every half to give your other wings some blow.
Right. Give him some blow. What do you call Lawrence Taylor?
Oh man, not
right.
There are no Daryl Strawberries.
They'll definitely be running a little.
Yeah, no Daryl Strawberries on this team.
Nah.
Dwight Gooden. Some of that Gooden.
Yeah, no Michael Ray Richardson's on this. Oh wait a minute, it's too early.
No
it's
Anthony
early for that.
Oh yeah,
no Anthony Masons.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'd really like to see Tyler Kolek. Because it's November, right?
But I'm not sure there's anything he can provide. Bro, we had 32 assists tonight without him.
Yeah.
And that's his whole calling card. He's not going to be out there to shoot. He's not out there to play defense.
Ooh.
He's out there to set the table. And do we need a table setter? That bad? No.
No.
We don't need table setters. We need drive-in roller skate waitresses.
I think we're at a size deficit when we don't have OG.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can get away with it against Miami when they're playing a lot of guards that want to get up and down, shoot threes. So you can match up with a lot of guards that want to do that. But when you go against teams with bigger wings, kind of you want to have another wing in there just to spell your other guys. So you don't have Mikal and Josh playing 40 minutes a night against like wings on like the Pistons or something.
Bro, we don't need guards. We got players that can give themselves an assist.
Yeah,
Like
I saw that.
Cat and Clarkson did it tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That was ridiculous. They let him get away with that double dribble.
Hey man, a lot
how
of
many
both
times
teams
a week
got away with a lot of stuff tonight, bro.
Bro, that continuation.
This Norman Powell guy gets so many free throws, it's absurd.
Bro, Norman Powell got the damn SGA whistle.
Hey, he turned himself into a hooper though, bro. That man,
he reminds me of. I mean, he kind of plays like a. You were talking about him the other night, a dime store Mitch Richmond.
Yeah, man, a homeless man's Mitch Richmond, bro.
Yeah, bro, he does. He plays a lot like him.
Yeah,
the Timu Mitch Richmond run Timu C.
right.
Powell, he did good the last game we played against him. Dude.
He's been playing well in general. I think he averages like 24, 25.
I mean, he probably could have been an all-star last year.
He should have been.
He should have been.
Right, but he went from being like
one of the only normal things Stan Van Gundy said.
Sorry. Stan Van Gundy don't have a clue. Right, Dre, did you hear what Stan Van Gundy said? That's not
Josh
like Josh arguing with referees. What's wrong with him?
It's not like Josh.
Did you hear when he said
that? How many times over the last 3 or 4 years watching on playback have we said, Josh, just shut up. Right. Get away from the ref.
Doing stupid stuff like getting delayed games for no reason.
Like Sam Van Gundy says, "Oh, I'm surprised. Josh
never talks to the referees. Really?
It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
That was like a Doris Burke statement right there.
Jalen Brunson never shoots this much.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I wouldn't mind the Mo Diawara thing. The experiment. I think it would probably make sense. But why is Khalees on my phone?
You're crazy.
Yeah, remember that lady?
Milkshake, Freezy?
Huh?
You listening to Milkshake?
No. That song, I Hate You So Much Right Now. I hate you so much right now. That one.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Diawara in this.
I would like to see him in a role, though. Like in a role.
Not just a one-off.
Yeah, not just running up and down, not doing that Huck Porty shit, like running up and down the floor. You don't know what he's doing. A rebound to hit him and such. And you look at the stats, and he got like 3 rebounds, and all of them are uncontested, rolling towards he run them down. Like, nah.
Like, I want to see like when you bring you get that one guy that's a really good baller, but he's older, and he brings this like younger kid to the game, and everyone lets him play.
You talking about the dude with all the accessories, like this dude got on Jordans, headband, shooting sleeve, wristbands, goggles, and knee pad, elbow pad, like.
And you got 3 dudes that really want to play like a grown man game, but this dude's like, no, my son's gonna play with us.
Yeah,
and
he out there looking like the cable guy. Yeah, that. So the thing is like, because I know what they expect from Pacom Dadier. I know he's going to defend fast wing players. I know that's what he's going to do, right? Like when he comes into the game, he chooses the fastest wing player and goes to them to defend them, right? Like this dude is legit not going to, guard jumbo wings yet. He's not ready. He don't look for him either.
He don't play with that physicality.
Yeah, he don't. Yeah, he not out there looking for him, right? Mo Diawara.
Shout out to Anthony D in the chat, man. Shout out to
Anthony D, man. Yeah, and so when it comes to the Dadiers, or I'm sorry, the man, I forgot his name already. Diawara. When it comes to the Diawara, what I'd like to see him do is the Josh Hart stuff. When you sit Josh, have Mo Diawara do the same stuff.
Right.
You know what Josh Hart said his role was? To go in and F stuff up.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Go ahead and do that, Mo. Just go in there and F stuff.
Right.
Right. And when he starts messing around and doing what Josh does at 6'10", we'd be banging on the table. We got to play this kid more.
Yeah. No doubt.
Because he's probably, just from what we've seen in preseason or whatever, he's probably our second best grab the rebound and take it up the court guy.
Coach, come on, man. See
he is.
You see how
think about it.
Dre, you see how dudes just take stuff to the extreme?
Who's the second best guy that does that on our team? Grabs the rebound and can take it down the court and actually don't look like he got two left hands.
Josh?
Mo?
Yeah, I know. Josh is one and
right.
Diawara is the second one.
That thing I mentioned it earlier, but Mike Brown lets Mo try to be a point forward because that's his skill set.
Right.
Maybe Mikhail,
Mikhail would do it until he gets to the free throw line. Then
yeah, but him and OG are naturally rebound. I'm thinking about guys that might grab a rebound.
Anthony D called Pacome Dadier a beignet Kevin Knox.
Amen.
Oh my God, a baguette Kevin Knox.
It's early, bro. You gotta blame
Leave
Tibbs,
that young man alone, AD. Leave him alone.
Yeah, and that's one of the things too about the Knicks fan base, and this is true. This has been true since I've been watching Knicks basketball. The Knicks fan base is the only fan base in professional sports that hates kids, bro. Right? and without winning championships, I mean. Like the Knicks fan base is the only fan base in professional sports that, and since I've been watching,
so Trick Daddy and a Knicks fan.
Yeah, they could legit.
Because Trick Daddy loved the kids.
And then we could draft Anthony Edwards in the draft next year, and we gonna be like, man, he ain't nothing but a right-handed, short T-move version of Anthony Mason. That's legit what we do, and I don't know why that is. I'm not, and I'm not gonna fight it.
Or then when one of them call him a ham sandwich,
He's a ham omelet.
Yeah, I mean
a sham sandwich.
Yeah. Or he could just be a young player that needs to develop. But I mean, I know that's a novel concept for Knicks fans because we like going out and trading for somebody else's stuff after they're proven, right? Like Bernard King, right? Like Charles Oakley, like Carmelo Anthony, like J.R. Smith, like Jalen Brunson, like Karl Anthony Towns, like Mikal Bridges, like OG Anunoby, like Julius Randle. Like that's our thing. Like, but when it comes to watching young kids develop, we got no time to watch no young kids develop. This is our season right here. It's now or never. But it's now or never, and it's always now or never, and we never get the thing we want now. We never get it. Right? Like teams that, and I'm not saying that teams that generally have homegrown talent win championships, But if you groom at least one or two superstars out of the draft, you go to the draft without thinking about budget and think about talent, you legit eventually get a guy. Like they all do it. Minnesota was busting draft picks for years. We remember the Ricky Rubio and Johnny Flynn draft when they could have drafted Steph, right? But then at the same time, then they come back with Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels. And what's the dude that played quarterback for the Commanders? Jaden Daniels? Which one of them?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, Jaden McDaniels, something.
But Jaden McDaniels played.
Yeah. But my point is, and I'm not telling Knicks fans what to do because frankly, I don't have enough emotional storage to care what everybody think about kids and stuff. I don't care. Right. But what I'm thinking is other teams, even the Miami Heat, right? They drafted Bam Adebayo. They drafted Tyler Hero. They drafted the Jaquez kid. They drafted the Jovic kid. All these players, like they legit drafted these kids and developed them. But the Knicks, even at this moment, if I asked y'all, like, what's the move? People would be like, well, there's only one move, and that's to trade for Giannis. That's what I've been hearing. Like, oh, okay, if the kid's not there, what's the move? Right? It's not, hey man, you go in the draft, get you some cheap labor and develop it over the course of years with no expectations. It's like give up everything for Giannis. And then when Giannis gets here, it'll be Jalen Brunson
with nothing else to play with.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, and it never works. Like the thing is as a Knicks fan, in my belief, the smart move would be, hey man, support these kids, bro. They don't have to be ready right now. You got 13 veterans on the roster. Like why are we wanting the kids to explode overnight? Right? You didn't draft Mo Diawara and late in the second round to have him come out and be Pascal Siakam in 2 weeks. That couldn't have been what we were thinking.
They in the crock pot in the background.
Yeah.
The reason they were drafted that late is because they have some growing there.
Well, here's something for you. Think of all Knicks time. Okay. The best teams we had in the 90s.
All vets.
How many of those rotation guys that were on those great 90 teams were drafted by the Knicks? Patrick Ewing. That's it.
One, yeah.
Everyone else was always a free agent or a trade that we acquired.
I got a question to that too, Coach. How many championships did that blueprint win?
You're right.
Right. Even that blueprint is not going to be.
Yeah. No, it's just the way we're not used to developing players.
Right.
Because we've been a franchise that don't have time, the fan base don't have time for that mess.
Right.
They always got to try to retool and tinker and try to stay relevant.
Yo, what's that? You remember the quarterback the Jets drafted like 4 years ago?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. Y'all remember Zach Wilson, bro?
Zach Wilson makes Justin Fields makes Zach Wilson look like Dan Marino.
Charlie Ward,
bro,
was another one that we drafted. We actually used.
Bro, that's what, bro.
Allen Houston. No, we didn't draft Allen Houston.
No,
we got him in the trade. Yeah, I just talked about.
No, we signed him, and
yeah, he was on Detroit first.
Yeah, he was under Detroit.
Yeah, I know. I fixed myself as I said it.
No, he got it. He got it.
He was here so long, it felt like.
Yeah.
But he's still in the organization. So.
Still, man, I think he's probably the nicest Nick I ever met, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I met that dude, maybe not met, but I've been around that dude 10 to 15 times, bro. He saw the earth, right? But to the Mo Diawara point, if we have an idea that he can become a Timu Pascal Siakam, right? Something in that vein. Why rush him out there and turn him into Anthony Bonner? You know what I'm saying? The reason why the Knicks drafted these young kids is because a few years ago in the playoffs, Tom Thibodeau had everybody hurt, and he looked at the bench and he saw Charlie Brown and that motherfucking workers' comp thing on his wrist. He's like, I ain't got nothing on the end of the bench, bro. We out here with Charlie Brown Jr. and fucking Dwayne. That shit make me so fucking mad, bro. That shit make me so fucking mad, bro.
Cussing up a storm for you.
Yo, this shit got me hot, bro. Every time I think of, bro, you got Dwayne Washington Jr. on the end of the bench, bro. And Daquan Jeffries, right? You got Daquan Jeffries and Shake Milton on the end of the bench. And now people are saying, nah, man, they drafted them kids, you know what I'm saying, so they can play. Nah, they drafted them so they can put cheap labor on the end of the bench, right? And then have them dudes work their way up the bench. Because when Tom Thibodeau looked down there and he saw Shake Milton and Daquan Jeffries, I bet you he was like, man, just take my resignation, bro. Like, legit, I got limited veterans as it is. And then when they get hurt, I'm looking down here, and this dude got on a damn glittery ass Michael Jackson ass shit on his wrist. That dude looked like a fuck. Boy, that shit make me. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Hey, but
like,
you know what?
Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember when Charlie Brown Jr. was here?
Yeah.
That man had the ugliest jump I ever seen in my life.
Dwayne Washington.
Bro, the dude, how you in New York with your edge up looking like that, bro? Like, little things just make me mad about that team, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, legit, Thompson. When y'all remember when Jalen Brunson broke his hand, right? And Jalen Brunson left the game, and Tom Thibodeau looked at the end of the bench for some help. He was like, "Oh
man, I knew I should have let them play earlier in the year."
Yeah, man, they should have.
Landry Shamet dropped 16 points in 12 minutes in the game. And Tibbs refused to play that man that whole series.
Yep.
Yeah, he had that game last year. He had a big game like this last year. Remember, like that 29-point game.
Yeah.
He was like 7 of 13 from 3.
He was finding his rhythm.
Game of the season. Yeah.
He was finding his rhythm at the end of the season. Yeah. Tibbs didn't play him the whole playoffs.
It was like, nah, that's good. Thanks for that last game.
Yeah, that's one of the points that I'm getting at, man.
That was your playoff. Sorry.
That's the thing I'm getting at. Like legit, if you have Mo Diawara and Landry Shamet, who do you feel like should be playing? In my mind, it's Landry Shamet.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Shamet's still only 28.
Right. Yeah. Nah. And I'm not. And coach, no disrespect to your point. I'm talking about what he's producing right now.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like the dude, like, what is he producing right now? Right. And so when you have Landry Shamet and Deuce and Josh and Clarkson, we talking about like Mo Diawara? And I get it because I like the kids. I feel like they should develop. Right. Yeah. Corey B, I feel you. Like I feel you. I understand where y'all coming from. Like chat, I'm reading like the stuff as we go, right? But nah, man, like in a situation now where you have injuries, where Brunson may be out 2 weeks and OG may be out 3 weeks, possibly. I don't know for sure, but just saying possibly.
We need to give Jacob Toppin a chance.
Yeah,
my God.
Yo, we out here like
you about to get me upset. Don't ever say no shit like that, coach.
Yo, it's enough people up here upset already, coach. Don't upset the whole panel. Right? So ultimately what I'm getting at, man, is this. Like, legit, we out here like, because Mo Diawara needs a rookie year. Now, does he need to play? Yes. Right? And is now the perfect time for him to play? Probably. You got 2 starters out, and it's the beginning of the season. So he can play his way through mistakes. And if the Knicks lose, nothing is really lost. Like, you don't lose playoff seeding this early in the season. Right? But if we're talking about adding him to making him situational I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't think he's ready for that. Right. I'll tell you who I think is ready for that and should be ready for that is Tyler Kolek. Because Tyler Kolek will be 25 on March 27th. Tyler Kolek could be 25 years old. So I think he might be ready, right? But and Kev McCullough will be 25 in February. I think those guys are probably closer than Mo Diawara is. But here's the thing too.
Yeah, 5 years experience.
Right. And here's the thing.
Technically, basketball.
Do you know what do we know what Mo Diawara does well? Do we know what he's gonna be in the future? I'm gonna say no. And the reason why I'm gonna say no is because we see him do a certain thing good, but we don't know if that's his master key. That's just a part of his game that we see right now.
What Mo does well is being young and having a motor.
Yeah.
And to be absolutely honest, being young can be strictly beneficial.
Right.
How many times have we seen like a young player infuse some energy to a lineup and have the older vets going?
There was a guy like Giannis named Giannis Antetokounmpo. That was a win.
RJ did it for Wayne Ellington and Reggie Bullock. You remember Wayne Ellington was here?
Anthony D trolling you, by the way.
Yeah, I've been trying not to address.
Oh no, I'm not saying no.
So we got to give credit to Brother Fritz for coining the term ShamWow. So that's going to be sticking with him.
Yeah, ShamWow.
Until he's sham it. Damn it.
What about Sham God?
Yeah, right.
Maybe he can have that now.
Bro, he Arab.
He's not Arab.
He's not Arab?
No, man, he's black and white.
No, I thought he was Arab.
He's legitimately
Shamit's an Arabic last name, I thought.
Yeah.
No, he is black and white.
Shamit is it, bro?
He looked like he can be and a white parent.
He look like he could be DJ Khaled's.
I know, but his parents are black and white. I didn't believe it either.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it don't make.
They say
it don't make no difference, but like Google
half Wario, half Luigi.
Genuinely, Google it. He has a black father and a white mother.
Right.
Definitely look like he run the halal spot, but he is.
We got a lot of halves. We got Tyler Clark's is half Filipino.
Yeah. Right.
But
Uncle Freezy is Nigerian, German, and Welsh. You know what I'm saying? So
don't forget Haitian. Don't forget Haitian.
And Haitian. That's the Nigerian part. Like Nigeria to Haiti. So I think that's what they say. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Uncle Freezy was talking about the independence for so long.
No, brother.
Yeah, man. Talk I say.
Right. So, what do we think about the prospects of like this Miami game? Like, is Bam supposed to be missing in that game too?
We don't know yet, but Tyler Hero went on a road trip knowing he wasn't gonna play, and he's right on the verge of coming right back. So one shot we played on Monday. I'm not sure about Bam, but Miami literally went on a 1-game road trip, and those guys decided to show up. They didn't have to show up.
But here's just before we move on from the subject, or if we do or not.
Okay.
At this point, has Mike Brown earned our benefit of the doubt about the young guys? Like, don't you feel if they were truly, truly ready
If they were ready, he would throw them out there.
He would probably play them, wouldn't you think? In the certain scenarios.
And you got to keep it a buck, bro. We're only 13% of the way through the season. There'll be ample opportunity for those guys to get a chance, and it might be the next game. So
hey, can I say something to make y'all laugh? But I'm serious. I'm serious, right? I don't trust Mike Brown. I like him.
Oh, God.
I like him.
There we go.
But I feel like if we had Taylor Jenkins, things would be different.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know what Coach want to say. Coach want to say like, what?
I actually wanted Taylor Jenkins. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we would be having the same offensive success under Taylor Jenkins right now.
I'm not sure we would have the same offensive success, but I believe we would be a better defensive team.
Definitely.
And this 140, 130 stuff, we were not getting out of this.
No. And I'll tell you something else too. If we wouldn't even be having this question about Mo Diawara and Pakam Dadier,
he would have tossed them out there. He would have tossed them out.
Yeah, he would have played.
They would be playing right now.
You're right. You're right on that.
Yeah, they would be playing right now. But Tyler Kolek, I don't know.
I don't know if Tyler Kolek will be playing, but the other dudes solely because they're tall.
Yep.
And I let him play them. But I think there's like a threshold that you have to earn Mike Brown's trust in terms of being a young player. And I think they're slowly earning it. I think, and even in the preseason, he said Mo earned a chance to start in the preseason, and he gave it to him when OG was out. Yeah. So that says to me, like, if OG is going to miss some time, he's trying to give him some spot minutes.
That's what I was going to mention. Like, the last time OG was out, yeah, Diawara got to start in the preseason.
I don't think he's going to start in the regular season, but I think he's going to get spot minutes because OG.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, he's definitely going to play. But this is a kid that started with our 4 real starters. It wasn't like more than just,
It wasn't token. It was like, you want to see what you can do.
Yeah, I like Mo D and I like the young guys. I kind of just wish, though, we wouldn't have this conversation because of injury. Like if we were having this conversation because we were blowing teams out and we're just talking about end of game scenarios, you know what I'm saying? I think I'd be more comfortable. But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, Brunson is out and we don't know for how long, because the Knicks front office is going to drag this out. Like legit OG is going to be day to day for a month. Like we know that's how they kind of operate. So right. Jalen Brunson is going to be day to day for 2 weeks. Right. But if you go by what Tory B said Jalen Brunson keeps a set of ankles in the back. So every time he get hurt, he just go back there and get new ankles.
Jalen Brunson got the worst ankles I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, he Wolverine, bro.
It wouldn't shock me at all. He showed up on Monday.
It wouldn't shock me, bro.
Would I play him? I just let him sit.
He got the ankle rotation with Rick Brunson. They rotate ankles.
They just rotate him out. They got some elves in the back.
They got the super soldier serum in the back.
They got it in the freezer.
Yeah. Little blue vials.
Little blue vials in the back. Oh, real quick, yo. I fell asleep watching the Fantastic Four like 5 times, bro.
The most recent one?
The new one?
Yeah.
Damn.
Was it because they didn't catch your interest, or you were just really, really tired?
Just think it's whack.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think it was a solid movie. I
you can only remake a movie. Like, come on, man.
It's
like I like Pablo Pascal, whatever his name is, but Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
I like him.
Peter Pascal.
It's like a 7 out of 10 for me.
Petey
Would I
Seven out
rewatch
of
it?
10.
Petey
Would I?
Pablo.
No. It's a 7 out of 10 because I wouldn't rewatch it at all. But like it served its purpose.
It's like how many versions of King Kong are they gonna be?
I watched King Kong
Hey
the
man,
other day, bro.
I'll keep watching King
I'll
Kongs and
keep watching
Godzillas.
King Kong,
No,
bro, for
I'm
some
talking.
reason.
I mean like the original Godzilla story. They told that one like 7 times.
Right.
The most recent Godzilla movie was really good though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with him and Kong was pretty fire.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one that was just dubbed. Well, had English subs
Oh,
because
I
it
didn't
was in
see that one.
Japanese. That one is damn good.
Yeah.
I gotta check that one out.
It
Yeah.
is very, very good.
Yeah, coach. You missing one now, bro.
I haven't seen the last couple
It's called Godzilla -1.
Jurassic Parks.
Oh yeah, they keep making
They
Jumanjis
gonna,
too.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, I'm not gonna see no other. There's only one Jumanji.
bro, that last Jumanji got ruined.
It was
Yeah.
bad.
When Kevin Hart and
Yeah,
The Rock were doing the voices of the old man, it was so bad, bro.
the only Jumanji that matters is the first one. That's it.
Right. Yeah, I'm through with
Robin
it.
Williams. That's it.
Yeah, I'm over it.
So,
Yeah, I'm over that. I'm over the Fantastic Four. There has never been a good Fantastic Four movie.
80 asking for the link, Freezy.
they keep missing.
Okay.
They just keep missing on it.
Yeah, they just yeah.
Like they had a few tried, and actually, all their 2 other Hulks were good too. That was a rare one. I hope they get Spawn right. If they
They're
get
doing another
going.
Spawn. I like the original from the 90s.
Yeah, I like the original.
Yeah,
too.
me too. I would.
It
I hope
scared me
they
as a
would still
child. I had to
use.
watch it as an
I
adult.
hope they still use Michael Jai White too.
That man is still in shape, man.
That would be cool as hell, bro. To see him still do Spawn.
I don't think they
Yeah.
would do it though, but he's still in shape. The man is in damn good shape.
And they're
If he
supposed
really
to
wanted
sneak
to
in another Blade movie.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen. They done canceled it like 18 times, man.
They didn't cancel that thing, bro, so many times, man. So yeah. I'm just yeah. I'm just over the Fantastic Four, bro.
Cat took 14 threes tonight.
The last 1 or 2 were jacks.
Yeah, and one of them got blocked. The one at the buzzer got blocked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was yeah.
When he was going for 40.
Yeah.
No, it was for the playing thing. I mean, not the playing, but the
Oh,
cup,
yeah,
the point
because-
differential.
Yeah, because right now they're 0 plus 0.
Yeah.
You know, he was gunning for the 40 though, but
Oh, hell yeah, he was.
he was using the point thing as an excuse
Yeah.
to keep.
But he was mad when he missed that free throw to make it 40.
He
Shout out to King Rib, who missed
Shout out to Ribby, man.
he missed his 40. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
he had a note.
Well, so what was he gonna get though?
I forgot
Red
to
didn't
ask
tell
him.
us what was on the line.
Hey, Ribby, if you still in chat, what would you have won if you hit that 40?
Right. Let me know because I might bet it tomorrow if it's significant. Because I got it, man. My refrigerator went out, bro. I gotta spend $750, bro. Hey, Coach Sears is gonna charge me. Anthony D in the building. Salute. Yo, Sears is charging me $750 to fix my refrigerator, bro. Something about a circuit
You
board.
might as well get a new one.
Who gonna buy a refrigerator for $750, bro?
I'm not saying it's gonna pay for a new one.
I'm messing around. I'm just messing around, bro.
It's IKEA sell refrigerators.
Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, you can find a fridge for like.
Yeah, IKEA will sell you a fridge made out of wood.
You gotta put it together yourself.
Gotta put the door on. Gotta put the motor on.
Band-Aids and
You
popsicle
gotta put the
sticks.
ice maker in it.
Oh, I gotta have the ice maker though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like big guys gotta have ice makers, bro. I mean, come on, man. We gotta keep it a stack out here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be walking that tray back and forth with the sink to the
Nah, man.
spilling it everywhere.
I ain't doing it.
What up, AD? Says he's here. He ain't saying nothing though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's it, man, I was gonna get out here anyway and get some sleep, man, so I can take Mo to breakfast in the morning, man. We got it, Coach. My washer went out. The washer went out too. Like I bought Samsung appliances.
Oh my God, you got were they smart ones? Like where
Yeah.
they tell you when things are
Yeah.
done. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. They went out too?
Yep. The fridge went out
You got a
first.
warranty?
Of course it's outside the warranty, bro.
Oh
You know
God.
what I'm saying?
Oh
God,
man.
So I got the warranty, right? So I got the warranty for both, but it's like for certain things are covered, like limited covered after a certain amount of time. But yeah, man. So it'll probably cost me about $1,400 to get them both fixed.
Good God. At that point, they're pushing you to get a new set.
Yeah, Sears people tried to sell me Kenmore.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the Sears guy was here. He was like,
Sears still exists?
Sears still exists. Yeah, they came out to the house.
Hey, looking for that payment.
They
looking for that money.
Because
you ain't going to them, so they coming to you.
Tory missed $520 win by a rebound.
What?
Cat had one more rebound.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Missed out on some Red Lobster dinner or something.
Yeah, man. Sizzler. Yeah, man. Hey, Tory B, I'm with Coach, man. Sorry to hear about that. We could have did something with that, man. We could have got us some Cheddar Bay biscuits and some of that punchy lemonade.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. You could have got Ritz crackers instead of saltines.
Yeah, man. We could have.
That was a Ritz.
We could have stepped out.
That a Ritz.
Now we got to eat Vienna sausages.
Yeah, man. Now we got to eat Viennas.
Yeah, maybe AD probably couldn't get his mic to work.
McDonald don't you want the bread?
Yeah.
Onions.
Anthony D in the building. Salute.
AD again. Hopefully, Mike is working.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick, Coach. Real quick before I get out of here. The dude on the internet was trying to say that Canelo won the Buck Crawford fight.
Is he blind?
Is he blind?
Are there any other disabilities that we're unaware of?
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah,
possibly, bro.
That was a thorough ass whooping.
And thorough.
No doubt. Only thing left was to knock him clean out, and he was trying to in that last.
Right.
It's just Canelo got an all-time chin, so.
Yeah. I have an all-time chin. I just don't like to get it checked, though. I don't like like legit. That used to be my superpower. Like dudes would hit me so many times they would just get tired, and then I'll just point them up and win. Right? Like I got VHS. Coach, you remember when VHSs used to be white? Remember white VHS? I have like 2 white VHS tapes of me getting my ass whooped by grown men.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be in Beta. Remember Beta? Them little half.
I remember
Betamax.
Yeah, Betamax. Yeah.
I'm talking about it like I know what the hell that is.
I remember when you had to be.
Nah, we can't hear you, AD.
You had to
have to join in on your phone or something.
You had to be a high roller. They started out with them laser discs.
Yeah. I don't have anything on laser. The only thing I have on laser disc is dude used a laser disc to create a slow jam tape for me one time. I was like, yo, I just need about
a slow jam on a laser disc?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So he put that on. So but Dre, this is like
not a CD, right? You're not thinking CD.
No, this is no, the dude I'm talking about, he worked at the radio station. Right. So he worked at a radio station. He made us. Yeah.
You got 5 on it.
No, he made like, I was like, yo, put me an hour's worth of slow jams on there. He's like, what the hell you gonna be doing? He's like,
an hour.
He's like, an hour. What the fuck?
How long does it take to take her panties off?
Right.
It's only a song or
about
two.
25 minutes. What you need an hour for, brother?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He's like, what you gonna do? This dude was like, what you gonna do with the other 50 minutes?
Hour
You gonna sleep?
and you need the B-sides.
Make sure that new joint from Surface is on there.
Bro, yeah. Hey, but Dre,
put that LSG on there, man.
Bro, hey, but Dre, the thing is, right? The thing is, he made the CD for me, right? The digital joint, right? Whatever they call it back then, right? And I play it, my whatever. Me and the lady, we cool. We like the romantic dinner with stuff, a little music playing in the background, and then I hear this. Yo, this is for my main man, Uncle Freezy.
Bro.
Yeah, my man. By the time you hear this, you probably smoking you a cigarette.
He's in there doing some jam pony on it.
Yeah, bro. I was so embarrassed, bro.
That was the moment completely.
Bro, oh my god. Because he, I was like, yo, give me an hour. He was like, yo, I'll put as much on there as I can or whatever. And so he was he's
on there talking like DJ Khaled between.
Yes! Yes!
That's right, Freezy, and another one.
You saw what Derek Frank said in the chat? Elizabeth's gonna scream at you all night.
Right. Yo.
And then
that was
Freezy be almost in the mood, and then all of a sudden he hears Keith Sweat whining. And he's like, oh man, you just put me out the mood.
Bro, that's what I be telling y'all. Like, when I be telling y'all this stuff, bro, cats like dudes first, they be like, man, this dude be bragging on the internet. I'm like, no, dog, that's a disaster. Who brag about disasters, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like who legit is gonna brag about stuff going wrong? Nobody. Like the dude legit made made this a whole bunch of songs, like God was on there, I'll Be Sure is on there, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, yeah, this from a main man, Uncle Freezy. I'm like, yo.
I like
he gave
you
you
to me.
He gave you
feels like ecstasy.
He gave you the GTD hookup.
Yes.
That's what he gave you.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what GTD means.
But Dre, that ain't even the, and not to cut you, that wasn't even towards the end. Like I'm listening to it. Towards the end, he like, yo, you can get copies of this and more at such and such and such.
Oh,
555-419. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Mixtapes with Mohammed.
Yo.
Yo, this is DJ Rabbit Dog.
Yo, oh my gosh. And then the thing, y'all, the thing is like when I tell the homies about it, because he was y'all know how you have like 2 or 3 sets of friends? Anybody have like 2 or 3 sets of friends? Like you got your homeboys, maybe you went to school with, and then maybe you got some work friends or whatever, and then you just got some homies you met or whatever. So this dude here, we just met I forget how, but I was in the military at the time, so I had a group of homies in the military, right? And so I'm playing it. I'm like, yo, check it out. This the part right here. I'm like, shh. This the part right here, right? And then he come on. Yeah, this is for my main man, Uncle Free. And so you know what my homeboys do, right? You know what they do, right? Dog, get him to make me one.
Oh my God, bro. But without the talking though.
Oh my God. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
This is Panty Dropping Hits, Volume 2.
Volume 2. Oh my gosh, bro. That's what I be saying, man. My life.
Not all them hits.
My life is at the edge.
We dropping drawers and making them kitties roar.
Oh my gosh. Like, why my God do me like that, coach? Like this supposed to be your man's, bro. Like this supposed to be your friend.
Yeah.
And he like, yo, this is my main man. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And the lady is looking at me like,
this dude not do a commercial?
Like what? So in her mind, she like, what is that? Like, cause during this time, remember, this is before the burning CD era. Yeah. Right. This is before the burning CD era. And my man, he had like a some type of I don't know what to call it. Maybe I'm wrong about it. But it was like a clear compact disc thing. And he burned songs on it for me. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not right about everything, whatever. But
I don't know exactly what that is. But
yeah, but my man is like, yeah, this was for my main man, Uncle Freezy, and his special somebody.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. But anyways, y'all got anything else before we get out of here, y'all?
Nah, I ain't got nothing. But let's go next. Hopefully, OG is gonna be out for a time shorter than longer.
Ooh.
I'm already knowing Brunson is gonna be back as soon as possible.
Tory B said that man got extra ankles in the back, bro.
He need to start wearing them ankle braces that Steph Curry be wearing, man.
Yeah. Y'all heard Steph broke up with Under Armour, right?
Yep. He was wearing some Nikes before the game.
Right. Some Kobe's, right?
Yep. So he was wearing some Kobe's. He's gonna, like, NBA players, they have like custom fitted shoes. So he's probably never gonna play in those other shoes, but he'll warm up in them.
Okay.
But like he already got his custom fitted up shoes from the Under Armours.
Okay.
Am I
He's gonna warm up in these things. There we go.
There it is.
Am I crispy?
Loud and clear.
There he is.
Crispy like a 10-piece from Popeyes.
Yeah,
My
man.
bad, fellas. I don't know. I know y'all rolling off. Salute, Knicks fans.
Salute, brother.
Popcorn for a hot second. You know, I see Frizzy is still in his. Do a slight question. Did you not come up with the term ham sandwich?
I don't know if I created the term ham sandwich. I definitely used it, though.
That's all I had. I just wanted to just for the record. Just
for some clarity.
Yeah.
Just for clarity.
So, but he a cheesesteak right now, so I mean,
Dolly Parton had the song "I Will Always Love You,"
right?
But Whitney Houston took it to the next level.
Coach, helping Anthony D is not helping right now. Like, Coach.
So you always gonna love Kevin Knox because you drafted him?
No.
You always gonna love Frank Ntilikina? They get to come back to the once a Nick, always a Nick barbecue?
Bro, you always gonna love Ray Williams?
Yes.
Fuck out, get out of here.
I could give that to Ray.
Come on.
Trent Tucker?
Yeah. Trent Tucker has moments.
Rod Strickland?
Rod Strickland has a half a moment.
Rod Strickland. We are the only team in the NBA, maybe in sports, that legend defies their former players like after a year or two.
Yeah. Like Henry Ellenson.
We either kill them in a year or two, or we make them forever legends. Like we pump up and show Tim Thomas every time he's there, like he's this heralded Knick. Like, bro, they act like Tim Thomas is part of the championship team or something, bro. The way they
John Wallace
pump him up. Yeah.
John, and I respect John Wallace.
Yeah, no, and big ups to those guys, you know.
I said it last year. Once they let Eddie Curry back in the building, the floodgates were open for any and anybody.
Yeah.
Even Novak is great.
Novak is great.
Bro,
was he here a year and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how in such high regard we have Dante DiVincenzo.
Love Dante. Bro.
We act like Dante was a Knick for 7 years. The love we gave that dude.
Yeah. Yeah. But we hate Frank though, and Frank played more games here than Bernard King.
Yeah.
Did he really play? Do you remember a Frank game exactly?
No, I don't.
Do you remember a moment?
No.
You want to know who the most disrespected Knick is to me?
Cat.
No, I mean, I'm talking about that didn't get as much love as he should have got. David Lee.
Yeah, David Lee.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh.
Hey, it's not his fault he was counted on for so much.
They
but that dude played.
They play him and Zach Randolph together, bro.
Bro, David Lee played hard, bro.
Nah,
I like David Lee, but here's the thing with David Lee. He's like Danny Tartable in baseball back in the day. Nobody cares. Your stats. I remember him putting up 26 and 15, 24 and 15, 25 and 18. And
he might drop a 30 and 20 in there.
He drop a 30 and 20, right? The Knicks would lose by 20.
Right, but he wouldn't play defense though. He's not a defender
At all. But when he got to Golden State, his flaws were you didn't see him anymore, or you didn't really notice him.
But what I'm saying is he was a drafted Knick who played 5 years for the Knicks, got better every year. Then his 5th year, the man averaged 20 and 9.
Right.
And was an all-star.
Yeah.
And we don't even get that. No one mentions David Lee when they talk about ex-Knicks or whatever.
Because he's attached to that stench.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he was in the midst of that.
Unfortunately, you know, he's attached to that.
Yeah. But
I mean, nobody remembers Mike Woodson, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember that young core of Mike Woodson, Bill Cartwright, and Ray Williams and Ray Robinson. Yeah, man. That was a young core, bro. We was like, yo.
That was a young core, but that was a talented young core. They just didn't know. They traded Ray Williams. They traded. Well, Ray lasted a little bit, and then they traded him. They moved on from Michael Ray. You know, they had to. Rest in peace. That's another thing I wanted to say when I heard that he passed away. Michael Ray Richardson, you know, for a lot of people who don't, you know, not Hoopers or watch Hoopers like that, that dude was special.
Yeah.
That dude was just absolutely special. If he didn't have, he's just one of those guys that shouldn't have played in New York.
Yeah.
He's just one of those guys that just shouldn't have played here.
Another drafted Knick that actually turned into a really good player.
He was
Wilson Chandler.
Yeah.
You know, but what you gonna do? Sometimes
imagine Wilson Chandler on this team. I think he'd be pretty good.
Need another wing.
But anyway, fellas, that's all I wanted just to hop on, just to salute for a hot second. Salute to y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, man.
The journey continues. Salute, Knicks fans.
Yeah, man.
Salute.
Hey, peace, bro. It was good talking to you, bro.
Be a stranger.
You notice he didn't want to talk about AD. Didn't talk about Canelo.
Don't bring up the Jets, Freezy. Don't do it.
Nah, hey man, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I don't care about no Jets, bro. I don't care about Jets, bro. I told y'all about Justin Fields.
That man is garbage. How you throw for less than 50 yards in half your starts?
In the NFL, bro, in a passing league, he questionable, bro.
I would rather watch Zach Wilson throw 5 picks than to watch that.
At least Zach Wilson's picks will look like mistakes. But when you throw passes intentionally and they bad, you're like, oh my gosh. And somebody's going to rescue Zach Wilson, bro. Zach Wilson's going to get rescued, bro.
No,
I have never seen Justin Fields look at the second read in a progression.
No, he looks at it. He just don't throw it. He'll look at it.
He just process slow, bro.
I'm just saying, Justin Fields is first read look.
If it ain't there, straight to
right before the second read, he's running.
Yeah,
or getting sacked,
or straight to the check down.
Yeah, yeah. Justin Reed. I'm sorry. Justin Fields, bro, was the worst thing that ever happened to the Knicks, bro. Justin Fields, legit. Outside of Quentin Grimes, he's the worst draft pick a team ever made in their life.
In New York,
right? Because we traded for that pick with the Giants. Like legit, right. Justin Fields could have been a Giant, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. We traded back and got the Giants' first round pick, or something crazy like that. It's something crazy. Anyway, outside of Quentin Grimes, bro, this dude is the worst draft pick probably ever. Right? I mean, I honestly.
Worse than Jamarcus Russell?
Yes. At least Marcus Russell had talent. He just didn't use it. Like Justin Fields is like, people say he has arm talent, but when have you ever seen it? Like the dude just take off. Like you said, he'll look at like if you had him in Tampa Bay's offense right now, you'd be wasting 3 receivers, bro. Mike Evans would be the best blocking receiver in the NFL. Oh, as Dre know, because Dre, they have a receiver so frustrated, he just sitting out 3 to 5 weeks. He's like, man, I just ain't playing.
He ain't gonna make me run cardio all night just to see the ball.
Dre, what's the receiver y'all got? He out 3 to 5 weeks.
Garrett Wilson?
Yeah. Like my man just sitting down. He like, man, I ain't going out there.
I also just go with Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, man. Dudes are like, man, I ain't not crazy. I ain't going out there with this one. So I'm like, but why though? Like, why?
A 36-year-old Tyrod Taylor.
He's better than Justin Fields. That goes without saying, though.
Yeah. I mean, but real quick.
Y'all should.
Go ahead, bro.
They should go get Kirk Cousins.
No.
It's too late now, though. It's too late because the deadline is passed, and it's a quarterback. This is a quarterback draft here, so the Jets
Coach wants us to do the Vinny Testaverde thing all over again.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what Kirk Cousins is, Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah.
Vinny had a solid career. Man.
He had a solid career. Yeah,
he was the definition of mediocre until his death.
He's in the Drew Bledsoe.
So Dre, I'm gonna ask you this real quick. Outside of Patrick Ewing, who's the greatest Knick of all time?
Walt Clyde Frazier. Walt.
Okay. Over Melo. Over Brunson.
Yeah.
Over Bernard King.
One of these guys has a ring.
I'll tell you this. How many points would the Knicks score If Ewing missed the game.
62.
I was gonna say 64. You beat me to it. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. Yo, why y'all don't never say Richie Guerin?
I just think because
he got all those records, but it's like
the era
he played back in when it was 8 teams or something crazy.
Did he have a championship?
It's so far, so long ago, and nope, doesn't make it any less special. Just it's hard to. It's one of the things you forget. Like I'll be honest, I'm guilty of this, and I'm a huge football historian. When they talk about the best running backs of all time, because he's so old, I forget to bring him up, but he's definitely should always be mentioned. It's Jim Brown.
Jim Brown ain't played against nobody, bro.
Bro.
Jim Brown ain't nobody.
He should always be mentioned. You can't say that.
Jim Brown played when the helmets are made out of leather, man. You got to
Bro, no, he did not. He wasn't that far ago. They may only had one bar or two, but they had the regular helmet.
Hey, Coach, you know Jim Brown retired early, right?
Yeah, when he was 29.
Right. Hey, but you know what, though? You know what? The dude that took his spot, Leroy Kelly, put up the same numbers as Jim Brown and made the Hall of Fame. Did you know that? They plug Leroy Kelly into the same system as Jim Brown, and he put up the same numbers.
No one has averaged more yards per game and per carry than Jim Brown. Still, to that point. Like, you can take away the career yards and all that, whatever.
Right.
The man at a time, at a position, it ain't easy to do. He averaged over 100.
I got you, bro. I feel you.
I don't care what area you in. That's not easy.
But Leroy Kelly came right in and did the same thing he did and made the Hall of Fame.
You can say the same thing about Terrell Davis and when Orlandis Gary and all them other dudes after him.
But you know who didn't do that though? Walter Payton. Of all the great running backs, Walter Payton played in the golden era of elite defenses. Right? When you could just do whatever you wanted to do to a running back.
Rip their whole head off.
Rip their whole head off, bro. Dudes had to bring 3 helmets to the game. Right? Because dudes just out there bro, there's a play where Ronnie Lott, where our quarterback fumbled the football trying to hand it to Ronnie Lott, right? He's fidgeting with the ball. Everybody knows it's going to Walter Payton, right? And by the time he gives it to Walter Payton, Ronnie Lott had a 20-yard head start and tattoos Walter Payton. And Walter Payton, at the end of the play, Walter Payton gives the football to the referee because he scored a touchdown. If you don't believe, and if y'all don't believe that, man, go not Google, but go to YouTube and type in Ronnie Lott and Walter Payton, and it'll be about 10 or 12 plays where Ronnie Lott legit took Walter Payton's head off, and Walter Payton still made big plays. Legit, bro. You can't make this stuff. Walter Payton is the greatest running back of all time. He played against the Steel Curtain. The Purple People Eaters were in his division, right? He played against the Orange Crush, the Doomsday Defense, the No-Name Defense, like all these elite, all-time great defenses. Walter Payton played against them, right? And but then when you talk about the new elite defenses, like the 2000 Ravens or the 2002 Tampa teams or the early 2000s Eagles defenses, when you talk about them, Barry Sanders had already retired, right? Because that's a different generation. That's the Edgerrin James, Fred Taylor, Adrian Peterson, the Dalian Tomlinson era.
Curtis Martin.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Curtis Martin was great, bro.
Bro, I mean, I agree. That was my favorite running back too. Walter Payton coming up. That's what when I was a running back. That was my first school number. 7th grader in Center Reach High School. Center Reach, Dawnwood Middle School.
34.
Center Reach, Long Island. I was number 34.
Wow.
that was my first number. Then I became 40, like in high school.
Oh wow.
You went with the fullback number.
Yeah, even though I was I was running back, but I always remember that, not because I ran like him or wanted to be like him, but Gale Sayers had number 40.
Yeah, Gale Sayers did have it.
Yeah, 40, bro, was
But
impressive.
Yeah, OJ there, Derek Franks had it one. That's OJ's another one we don't mention.
Yeah,
People don't mention much because he was on bad teams, unfortunately.
yeah, OJ was a great running back, bro.
Oh,
OJ was elite.
His 2000 season on 14 games. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
When he was on a team that there was no one else to defend. You know who was getting the ball.
Right. Right.
But that 1977 Walter Payton season, is that the one?
Yeah. When the Oakland Raiders had the best defense in the league, you got the Oakland Raiders, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Denver Broncos, the Minnesota Vikings. Who else? Who else was good defensively? Miami wasn't good.
You mentioned Denver?
Yeah, Orange Crush, I mentioned them. Yeah. Who else?
Even the Eagles back then's D was good.
Yeah. Walter Payton also played against Reggie White, the second generation of Eagles, right? Like legit, Walter Payton played against, and O.J. Simpson is the one that gave Walter Payton his nickname.
Yeah, that 77 season, he averaged 132 yards a game.
Bro. Yeah. I'm saying, bro.
That's back when they had the.
And you know who our quarterback was? Joe Passagic. 1977. Our quarterback is a dude named Joe Passagic. I think he was colorblind. I think he was like colorblind in one eye or something weird.
Back when the Bucks were in the Central Division.
Yeah. So, do the Jets have an all-time great running back? The Bucks have an all-time great running back?
I mean, technically, the Bucks all-time. Touchdown
is Ricky Bell, right?
Well, All-Star.
All-Star broke Ricky Bell's record?
He's got the most touchdowns.
Oh, wow. The Bucks had a running back named Ricky Bell, bro.
They had James Wilder, too.
James Wilder. I remember James Wilder. Yeah. My favorite Jets running back is a dude named Emerson Boozer. He had the sweetest jersey, bro. Like, dudes used to come to school with an Emerson Boozer jersey. It used to be
Freeman McNeil was pretty good.
Oh, I forgot about Freeman McNeil. Yeah, he was good too. He was good. He was really good. The Jets had the most dynamic offense in the world at that time. They had Wesley Walls, Al Toon, Freeman McNeil, Johnny Mitchell, Ken O'Brien. I mean,
I won't say. I think the Buccaneers had a lot of good running backs that could have played into all-time territory.
I mean, Eric Rhett was pretty good.
Stayed healthy or stayed with the team.
Right.
Eric Rhett was pretty good.
Because y'all had Warwick Dunn.
Yeah, Dunn. I remember we had Reggie Cobb.
I remember Reggie Cobb. That's 1990, right?
Yeah, like early 90s.
I remember y'all had like Doug Martin.
That's a
nice
shame.
Couple years.
Yeah, that's a shame with Doug Martin, bro.
And to keep it a buck, no pun intended or pun intended, for 2 years, like a little 2-year run, LeGarrette Blount was a beast.
He's a monster. Yeah,
that dude was toting that rock. But we had a lot of like Cadillac Williams. We didn't have them injuries.
Oh my God! I remember drafting him at my fantasy draft. I thought he was going to be the next guy.
I think Bucky Irvin has the talent to be a lot.
I know. I'm just hoping.
Yeah.
I just hope we keep healthy. But I mean, we used Leonard Fournette for 2 years and said, "Oh, we're good."
Yeah.
Nah, but the Jets.
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin. I mean, it was supposed to be Blair Thomas.
I remember Blair Thomas. He out here with the grade 0 hamstring with a mink coat on, bro. I don't know what dudes were thinking in the 90s, bro.
They weren't thinking.
Yeah, they were not. They were not. But he was good. The dude Keyjana Carter probably is the saddest story. Keyjana Carter should have been something, bro. But that man knee imploded on his first carry. I think it was with Coach Wood was his first carry in the NFL. That man knee just imploded on sight, just, and that dude never was the same after that. That man knee was like, I ain't playing in Cincinnati. Yo, that's crazy.
You know, I don't think that the Jets, they haven't had elite skill players in a long time, bro.
Nah,
I mean, when you don't
when
have
they did, they'd have it for a season or two, but that's it.
I'm saying it doesn't make sense to have elite skill players if you never have a quarterback. What's like you gonna have a Ferrari and no engine
and no gas? Yeah,
like you probably the Jets could probably have so many athletes that could have been unearthed with a right quarterback where you never had the quarterback.
That's sad, bro.
So like I understand what you saying it, coach, but it's like if you got to have basically a Megatron type talent to to function, and even then he had a decent quarterback spoon feeding them. You got to be like Larry Fitzgerald or something for your whole career.
That's what they used to say about Detroit, but Detroit used to have talent, bro.
They used to have talent. They would have one side of the ball figured out.
Right.
And once they have one side figured out, the complete opposite is just horrible.
Yeah.
Or if they had a decent defense, they had no offense.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's what it. Pretty much. Yeah.
With the Jets never have an offense.
The Jets are sad in that their fans deserve more. So like the Jets fans legitimately deserve. I mean, there was one year that the defense was so good, and then they signed Bart Scott in free agency from the Ravens. And you were thinking, like, this is the piece, right? All they needed was a linebacker in the middle. Because they had a dude named Brian Thomas who should have been a star, right? But they just can't they're just not fortunate enough, bro. They just can't put it together. The Jets probably they should probably contract the Jets or move them somewhere, bro. Like, legit, just because
there's a name you're missing. Underrated guy from that era. David Harris was a damn good linebacker.
Yeah, he was really good. Really, that's the dude that was playing outside and moved inside with Bart Scott, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was a thumper, bro. He was a thumper.
Damn good linebacker.
And y'all had a safety named Kerry Rhodes, right?
Kerry Rhodes was the era before then. After that, we had Leonard.
But you had Jim Leonard, and another.
Jim Leonard was with Rex. Kerry Rhodes was an all-star, but that was before. Like we let him go before he got to
I mean, the Jets had John Riggins, remember? Dude.
I remember that. John Riggins was a diva, though. Like, he ran hard, but his personality was, he retired a whole season from the Jets, right? He just sat out. He just wouldn't play.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't playing for the Jets.
But they ain't really had, the Jets ain't really had.
The Jets had Matt, what's the other guy name? They had Emerson Boozer and they had Matt
Snell.
Matt Snell, that's his name. Yeah. Yeah. And they were like a tandem.
You know your running back career room is slim when Johnny Hector is your number 5 all-time leading rusher.
Oh, and he was a receiving back, bro.
He was there for a long time too.
Yeah, he was their receiving back, bro. He was their third down back.
Remember
he was like Dave. He was like Dave Meggett. Was for the Giants.
I mean, keep it a buck, too. You know who got done dirty? Thomas Jones, he had 3 great years for the Jets. Remember that run he had?
Yeah, because they got him from us.
We got to remember, bro. I won't say he got done dirty, bro. Running backs fall off.
Yeah, he got old,
and he was one of those original workhorse backs that they don't have anymore. Like he was getting 300 touches a year.
Yeah,
rain, sleet, snow, hail, terrible QB play. He's toting the rock 25 times that night. Or that day.
But who was the fat running back y'all had that split time with Thomas Jones? Because he cost me a fantasy championship one year.
Michael Pittman is fat.
No, not Michael Pittman. No,
the Jets. He was there with Thomas.
No, Sean Green.
You talking about the Jets? Yeah,
Jets, Sean Green, fat. Yeah, that dude cost me a fantasy championship, bro. Because Tom Brady snuck in a touchdown, and the dude was up by 5 on me, right in the same game, and all Sean Green had to do was get 70 yards, and he had 70 yards, and then got stopped behind the line of scrimmage 4 times.
Adrian Morrell.
Yeah, he played for the Cardinals too.
Yeah,
Jets.
It was like they would have like this guy that would have 2 good years for the Jets.
Now they did Adrian Morrell dirty though. They made that man wait a long time before he was the starter, and then he went to Arizona and rushed for 1,000 yards. That was messed up, but
yeah, like in what year was
it? Like Breece Hall. Breece Hall is going to leave in free agency. This
man, he's getting paid. They're paying him.
Hey, bro, we shuffling around money right now for Breece. Come home, Breece. We got a home for you.
We paying them or we franchise tagging them either way.
Or the Jets?
Who y'all? The Jets?
Yep.
Why would Breece Hall sign back with the Jets? Y'all rebuilding.
He's not going to turn down the money if we offer him the money.
Nah, bro.
And also, even if we are rebuilding, the number one thing you need next to a young quarterback is a running back
and a line and
a tight end.
And a tight end. Yeah, you're right.
We have all the things in place for a young quarterback.
This Johnny Johnson didn't pan out. Remember Johnny Johnson?
No, I don't know who that is. It sound like my brother-in-law.
Bro, Johnny Johnson. He started off they used to be the Phoenix Cardinals back then.
Oh, that Johnny Johnson.
Yeah, remember
like 39.
Yeah, like his rookie year,
I know who you're talking about.
He almost had like 1,000 yards.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But then he was kind of doing pretty good. Then he went to the Jets.
And nothing.
But no, I mean he had like 800 something yards, but he only started like 9 games.
I remember Johnny Johnson.
But then he had like 900 yards. They started giving him a bunch of carries.
I used to play with him on Tecmo Bowl, bro. That's how long ago that was.
He only averaged like 3.9 yards a carry or something.
That was the Rich Kotite era Jets, right?
I think.
What year is that? 91? 92?
I think 94. No, it's Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll?
Yeah, when Pete Carroll's there.
Oh my God, Dre. I feel for you, brother.
And Boomer was the QB.
Oh, I feel for y'all, man. I think the Jets only retired one number, and that number shouldn't even be retired.
We got a couple numbers retired.
Like how do you retire Joe Namath number? Joe Namath was mid.
Man, he's only mid because of the era.
Yeah.
There wasn't no passing era.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I think he was the first guy to ever throw 4,000 yards or something like that.
Yeah.
Because the guy to ever do it for the Jets.
Ironically. I mean, Joe Namath's still there. Think about this. In the amount of passing that's been happening, Joe Namath is still the Jets' all-time leading passer.
No comment. I'm a Bears fan. No comment.
Think about that.
Well, I'll say this. Caleb in 3 more years about to have all them records. So
yeah, all of them about to disappear.
Even if they play 500 ball, he's gonna have all them damn records.
Yeah. Coach, would you tell Dre they need to draft a quarterback with the number 1 pick? They need to just draft Archie Manning, bro, and just get it over with the number 1 pick.
God.
And then because coach, no matter what coach says right now about the Bucks and all that stuff, Baker Mayfield, guess what? was the number 1 pick in his draft.
Yeah.
Right? Caleb Williams, he's the number 1 pick in his draft, bro. You gotta go out and get a guy. So maybe y'all should trade for Kyler Murray.
That's funny.
I'll just merely be trying to be helpful, bro. I was just trying to be helpful.
That is the most destructive thing you've told me in years.
Hey, bro, no disrespect, bro.
You don't care about Freezy. Don't care about my mental health saying stuff. Like that.
Clearly, I'm clumsy. Like clearly, I'm clumsy, bro. Because I was trying to be helpful, and it wound up being the worst thing I said all night.
If your contract has stipulations that you got to watch game film in it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Yeah. What about Tua?
That's a jet.
Oh, yeah, he's a quarterback, bro.
That's a Jets move waiting to happen.
No.
Now, Flacco is a Jets move.
Yeah,
right? Signing Joe Flacco to a 3-year, fully guaranteed deal. You know what I'm saying? That's a Jets move.
We already did that.
You know what the Jets move is? They will get Carson Wentz.
No, we're gonna draft the guy.
No.
The real Jets move is drafting a guy, and he's not the right guy. That's the real Jets move.
Well, yeah, that's true. Because y'all passed on Dan Marino, bro.
A lot of people passed on Dan.
The Jets are gonna pick up Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Of the Bucks. He's a backup.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna go get the Jets on Madden and just win a Super Bowl with them. So if I'm not back in 4 years, somebody come revive me.
Yeah.
Because he can't even win a Super Bowl. Jets. Yeah. Hey, man. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Give me some rest. So we can, I got it. Man, Coach, you know how to build an island? Because what I'm thinking about doing is just ordering a cabinet from Lowe's and then put extend it with some
granite top on it.
Huh?
Put like some granite top on it or something.
Yeah. I'll probably, depending on where I put the island at. Like if it's close to the kitchen, I'll put granite on it. But if it's in an entertaining space, I ain't put no granite on that, bro. Because it's gonna take too much damage. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know how it is. People slam us, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all, everybody, for rocking. If the Jets beat the Heat on Monday, I think we may
the Knicks beat the Heat.
The Jets.
Oh, I got Jets on the mind, bro. If the Knicks beat the Heat on Monday, I think we may be off to the races.
Possibly.
So, yeah, because the schedule after that does look like it's going to be
well, it's road games. You never know what happens in road games.
Well, that's true. That's true. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming through and hanging out with us.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
I rank where the view is nothing.